to my YouTube channel. First things first, disclaimer, I would love to apologize. First of all, I'm taking this video rather from my kitchen because I haven't yet found a good spot with good enough lighting in my house. Yes, for a lot of reasons. One of the reasons is because we moved in, I think, a month ago, so I'm just trying to put a few things in place. As a result, this is the only spot I could find for good lighting so that I deliver well to you guys. And not only that, I haven't yet bought a ring light, so that is one of the reasons also. So but we move, guys, we move. It's progress over perfection. Progress over perfection. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you about me. Wouldn't you love that? Well, I would love that. Yeah, so without any further ado, let's get right into it. Yeah, so my name is Maureen Mwenzipiri. Yes, my name is Maureen Mwenzipiri. I am also called Lady Zion. Okay, yeah, so apart from that, I am also a wife. Yes, I'm a wife to an amazing man. I got married in June 19th, and yes, so here we are. Okay, I work yes, I work somewhere. Yeah, apart from that, I am I'm a student at Creso University, final year student actually. Yes, final year student actually, pursuing a bachelor's degree in business administration and human resource. I'll be done this December, a few months from now. Yes. Okay, so about my family, my biological mother is late. My father is around, very much present. I have one biological sibling. Yes, an elder brother. That naturally makes me the last born, right? The second and last born, right? Yeah, right. Yes, from my mom, the last born from my mother. I was born here in Lusaka. I was raised by my dad's sister, who is my mother. I honor her so much because she has really taken, like I said, I was not raised by my biological mom. I was raised by her. Yes, so she's a woman that I revere so much in my life. She has contributed so much, a great deal, to the woman that I am today. She's an amazing mother, she's an amazing friend, and yeah, angels, guys, they exist. Yes, so I was raised by my dad's sister. Yes, Mr. and Mrs. Louie. Shout out to them. I'm so emotional, guys. Look, I need to say shout out. Yes, so shout out to her. I grew up, I spent most of my life, I should say, in Mumbwa, Zaf Mumbwa. That's why a lot of growing up took place, Zaf Mumbwa to be precise. We used to live in Zaf. My dad, my uncle dad, was a military man who later left military and joined some other international organization. So yes, like I said, I grew up most of my life. I took place in Mumbwa, Zaf Mumbwa to be precise. That is where I did my primary education from, I think, 3rd, if not 2nd grade to 7th grade. From there, I moved to Petauke because my mom had to go to school. Yes, so I had to move to an uncle's place in Petauke where I did my grade 8 and 9. I was a very brilliant student, guys. Honestly, I mean, why not? Still am. Yes, so I did my grade 8 and 9 in Petauke, and then I later left. I lived in Petauke for 2 years. I later left because by then my mom was done with her school. She was in she was studying to be a teacher, a secondary school teacher. We moved back to Lusaka. By then my dad had retired from ZAF. Yes, so like I was saying, guys, he had retired from ZAF and he had to work from Lusaka. So that's how we moved to Lusaka and have been here since. I passed my 10th grade, my 9th grade over to 10th with flying colors. By then, I remember, you know, like then, that was 20, what, 11, 12, I think. Yes, you know, our targets were around 400, you know, well, around 400. And I remember I passed with 410 points, I think. Yes, 410 points. I was, you know how it goes. Yeah. And from there I was enrolled at Twin Palm Secondary School for my excuse me, sorry guys, for my 10th grade. That is where I finished my 10th, 11th, or rather my upper secondary education. Yeah, so that's how it went, guys. From there I you know how the dream is like out of school, you see yourself in university, and you have your life all figured out, you have your life all planned out from school. In your head you're thinking, next year I'm going to be in university. And I got done with my grade 12, and my mom fell ill, I think the next year. Yes, because by then I was still living with my mom, my aunt. Yes, I was still living with my aunt. And then when I got done with my grade 12, I went to live with my biological mom because she was still around by then. Now see, I my biological mom and I, the longest time we'd spend together would be maybe 2 weeks at most. Yes, 2 weeks at most, maybe a month. I remember, I think there's a point we spent a month together, and then she left. Yeah, so I went to live with my biological mom, who had by then started, like developing, her health was not so good. So I went to live with her for a while. Yes, I went to live with her for a while, and then from there some cousin of mine invited me over. Guys, so I know I'm not only speaking to the Zambian community. I know, like there's people from everywhere watching, so I wouldn't like to sound as though I'm only speaking to my Zambian people, okay? Yes, but like you see, in Zambia there's that thing where people people always want somebody to remain with their children. And so in bid to find someone to remain with their children, they'll promise you heaven and earth. Okay, so I went to live with this sister of mine. I'm not trying to talk down on her or anything, but you know how it goes. No, you come over, I want to put you in school, I'll put you in nursing school, I have connections, I have friends, so just come over, remain with my kids for a while, and then in next year you'll probably be enrolled in school. I'll make a plan for you. Oh, okay. My mom agreed, and so I had to move to my sister's. Okay. I had to move to my sister's, but you see, when I moved to my sister's, my mom's health kept on deteriorating. Yeah, and so at some point she had to move to her aunt's place. Yeah, and I couldn't really go see her because my sister would, you know, ish guys, you know, she would always think, no, you have to be here with the children, no, you want to go and play, no. Yeah, so I couldn't really go see her till, you know, like it just got worse. An aunt of mine, my mom's sister, called one morning and said, ish girl, you have to be here because your mom is not okay. Yeah, so that's how come I left my sister's place. I remember that morning, Sunday morning, April 2016, I believe. Yes, April of 2016. I went to see her. I remember, guys, okay, maybe it's not so necessary, but listen, I remember that morning when I was on my way, I got on a bus in a local bus terminal station called Lima Tower. So I got on a bus. I didn't know where I was going because I hadn't been there, so I was relying on my aunt for directions. And you see, let me also just put this across. Like I said, I'm not trying to talk down on my sister or anything, but yo guys, this God is so good, and at the end of the day, it's him that aligns our steps, it's him that keeps us, it's him that, you know, has our lives all figured out. Because at some point, my sister was never happy with me leaving, because, you know, she felt I used to do a good job with her children. It reached an extent where she would tell me things like, you know, if you go if you act like that, I will rethink having to put you in school. And if I rethink or if I change my mind, girl, you would probably end up on the streets. Because look at your mom. I mean, look at your mom. Which school will she put you in? Where will she get the money? You know, she would tell me things like that. And I remember the morning I was going to see my mom. Like I said, my aunt called me. So the morning I was going to see my mom, I just put my foot down. I said, look, I don't care what you say, but I have to leave. I have to go see my mom. And then I remember that morning she even told me, okay, you can go, you and your mom, you're probably up to something, maybe you want to leave, you can just leave. But I just decided I was going to leave. Yeah, so fast forward. I got on a bus in Lima Tower and I met this girl. You know, I met her. I was about to get on the bus, but when I saw this girl, she was crying hysterically, crying. And you know, I was just okay. Of course, you know, like it's normal, but like, you know, on a bus, and you know, she was crying. Her tears kept on rolling from her eyes. I couldn't even sit next to her because, you know, like I was just spooked. Yes, so I opted to sit in front, but for some reason I kept on looking back at her, you know, like just to try and figure out why she was crying. So I moved and finally reached my destination. Someone picked me, and guys, I found my mom that morning. This is not story time. Yeah, anyway, so fast forward, when I completed my grade 12, 20, the following year, my mom fell ill and passed on, and that year was that year was a year of recording. You know, I had to think, you know, of something. I had to make myself useful. So I started selling perfumes. Okay, I started hawking the streets, not the streets to be safe, but like offices, to sell the perfumes. So I got a wind of it. Of course, you know, like some days were bad and some days were good. So from selling perfumes, I made clients with a certain TV station. And then fast forward, I got connections with the same TV station. One morning I went to demand for my money, and I noticed that the receptionist wasn't there, and I asked for the boss's number, and you know how it goes. I made the necessary calls. I'm thinking maybe we should do a story time so that, you know, like I put all the details. But yeah, so from like finishing my secondary education, to losing my mom, to finding a job, and deciding that I would put myself in school. That's how come I put myself in school. And yeah, here we are. I don't want to make this video so long. Okay, I don't want to make it so long, and I don't want to add things which are not supposed to be in here. Okay, so maybe we can do a story time later on, but yeah, that's pretty much about it. I am also a business woman. I am an entrepreneur. I do perfumes. I love oh, I love perfumes. I do perfumes. I do please, are you coming here? Your footsteps are really loud. Yeah, are you coming here? Yes, apart from that, I do perfumes, I do bags, I do shoes, and I do shaving creams. Okay, I would love to tell you more about these products, but also not in this video because this is a get to know me video. Yeah, so let's run through the things that I've just shared with you guys. I've shared with you my name, my marital status. Yep, not single, so taken. Boss CEO. I work. I'm a media personality. I'm in media, not media personality, guys. I work for a media house. I'm in my 20s, somewhere there. I live here in Lusaka, and I film about lifestyle, faith, love, and everything in between. Okay, so you guys can just let me know what you would love to know about me. Okay, you would just also maybe tell me one or two things about yourselves. Okay, I'll be glad to indulge. So we should probably end this vlog right here, don't you think, so that it shouldn't get ridiculously long. Yeah, so let's see what else we can cook up. I look forward to story time with you guys soon. We'll start the story time soon, and I promise you guys, listen, we will do better. We'll get the ring lights, and we'll get the good background that you guys deserve. Okay, yeah, like I said, it's progress over perfection, but yeah, we move. Okay, we move. I just hope I haven't left out any important information. Yes, if I have, I'll sure link it in the description box maybe, or I'll just like see how I can fuse it in somewhere around this video. Okay, yeah, so also I just realized I said I had one biological sibling. Yes, I have one biological sibling, but I have a number of siblings, guys. Biology is just someone you were born with, okay? But I have a number of siblings. We're over 12, if not plus. Yes, I have amazing siblings, and I'm sure as we go on, as we move, as we journey on, guys, you will see them. You will see a lot of them. Yes, apart from my elder brother, who I share a biological mother and father. I have 4 siblings I grew up with. Yes, 4 siblings I grew up with. I'm sure you know more about them. I'm sure you get to meet them as we go. But yes, I just wanted to clarify that I was born from my mother's womb with this guy, but I have a lot of amazing siblings and I love them so much. So yeah, guys, we should probably end here. I love you so much. I will see you in the next video. Please, guys, if you haven't subscribed, what you doing, honey? What you doing? That's what we do here on YouTube. We subscribe, we comment, we share, and we interact. So please guys, please you subscribe, hit the red button below, and if it helps you sleep at night, hit the bell so that you know the next time I post a new video. Okay, I would love to interact more with you guys. So